I would definitely consider it. We did when I was younger. My family, we adopted 4 cats, and they were super nice. Right now, if I do get a pet, I have one specific in mind. I want one of those really small Pomeranians. And but yeah, I have friends who've adopted recently. You know, I have a friend named Evan. He just got like a dog. It's very mangy and has like rough fur and stuff, but it's nice. So.
Sure, I have, not for a long time, but I adopted a dog that is now my brother's dog. I gave it to my brother when I left the U.S. I think adopting animals from a shelter is a very, very good idea. You can sort of help an animal that may or may not have had a rough life, and even if it hasn't, that is kind of floating around, and give it a proper home.
I'm not an animal fan, or nothing. I don't like pets at all, and I feel like it takes a lot of effort to actually keep pets, because you have to make sure they eat, you have to make sure they take a dump. It's just so much stress. And then I heard that their houses actually stink of poop and everything. I just cannot deal with it. So
I would if I had my own house, but because I travel, I can't keep any pets. I'm not sure. I think what I would do is, if I were to settle down, is I'd maybe spend a weekend or 2 working at the shelter and then pick an animal based off that.
Of course. I'm a very big fan of cats. And yeah, I would adopt a Maine Coon simply for the aesthetic. For the Instagram stories. Yeah.
Yes, I would consider it, if depending on my life. If I had room for another animal, definitely, because I think that's a better thing than buying an animal when there's so many that are available. So I have a cat. I hadn't planned on getting the cat. It was an outdoor cat that someone had, and then they moved and they just put the cat on the street. And so it started with me feeding the cat outside, and then feeding the cat at our door, and then feeding him inside. And I really delighted in gaining this cat's trust and giving him a safe place where he could actually be a cat. So it was really fun to watch him learn to play and to learn to trust me. And now he's my cat that I didn't plan to get, but now he's my cat.
I have rescued 2 dogs in my life. They were not from shelters, they were just stray dogs, and they were the best pets I've had. But yeah, obviously, if we have enough space, if we have a private house, maybe some sort of a cottage, then that would be wonderful to adopt a dog, and maybe even 2, right? From a shelter.
Yeah, I think in principle the shelters are good places to get a dog from.
Our friends did. Alfie, right?
Yes.
They've adopted wonderful dog they have.
Noisy dog.
Noisy, but yeah, very, very cheerful.